bring your feet together. We'll just peel the toes up and then just one by one place them back down, just so you've got that spread on your toes. And then you can just feel the weight rounding down through all four corners. And bring the hands to the chest. You can close the eyes if you feel comfortable, if you're not wobbling too much. So the bottom and spine grows tall. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And again, we'll inhale through the nose. And this time, exhale through the nose. Shoulder down. One more. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Gently open your eyes, gaze at the floor. Release the hands. Palms face forward, Samastiti T. And then we'll just raise both arms up. And then right hand comes to the right thigh, left arm reaches over, but you're keeping the body in one line. So with each inhale, just reach that bit further with the left arm. And then exhale, go a bit deeper into the bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up, arms raise up to the ceiling. And exhale, the left arm down to the left thigh, right arm reaches over. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, reach that right arm a bit further. Exhale, lift a bit deeper into the bend. And inhale, come back up. Release the arms. And this time we'll interlace the hands behind the back, evenly. So you can take the feet to hip distance apart now. Just still grounding down through all four corners of both the feet. And we're going to start reaching the hands down past the bottom. Push the hips forward. Look up to the ceiling if it's comfortable too. And then again, like a high jump, you imagine it reaching up and then back. Inhale, come up. And then exhale with the knees bent generously. We're going to start bending over, reaching the arms up to the ceiling. You get that real stretch and expansion in the shoulders. Knees are as bent as you want to be. Inhale. Exhale. Then release the hands down to the floor. Left hand is in between the hands, but the fingers are past the toes. You're going to take the right hand up the left arm, across the chest, and reach that right arm up to the ceiling. Either keep both knees bent, or you can start to try to straighten that right knee. And again, if it's comfortable to, look up to that right raised arm. Notice if there's any resistance going on in the body or the head. And breathe into it and let it go. Bend the right knee, bring the right arm back down to the floor. Place it where the left arm was. Again, in between the hands, just the fingers past the toes. Left arm goes up the right arm across the chest and reaches up to the ceiling. Again, if it's comfortable, you're looking up to that left arm, otherwise just let the gaze fall where it's comfortable. If you want to start straightening that left leg, do so. And again, breathe where there's any resistance going on in the body or the head. Release both hands. So release the left hand back down. Bring the hands to the waist, come up halfway. Take inhale and exhale there. Inhale all the way up. We'll come to the top of the mat. Feet are together, Samastiti. Now raise the arms up, look up, and then exhale, forward fold to Uttanasana. Hands either side of the foot, and then just step back to plank, and then bring both knees down, come to all fours. Make sure the hands are under the wrists are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. And we're just going to do a few cat-cows here. So tuck the bottom under, raise it back up, tuck the chin to the chest. On the exhale, inhale, head reaches forward, chest reaches forward, bottom up the ceiling, so it's dipping to the mat. Exhale, cat, back arches. Tucking the tailbone under, head under. Inhale, cow. Repeat those to your breath. Come back to neutral. I'm going to do a few hip circles. So come forward, see shoulders are slightly past your wrists, then to the right, heel back to the right heel, cross to the left heel, to the left, and just keep moving in that direction really slowly if you can move to the breath. Fingers are spread, so you're really distributing the weight evenly. A slight bend in the elbows, don't need to be locking those out. And then change direction, so you come into the left heel, the right side forward. And then come to neutral. Keep the right hand where it is, and the right knee. Take the left foot back, so it's against the mat, and it's in line with the right hand, right knee. You're going to spin that right leg out, so the ankle's behind the knee, and then bring the left hand to the hip to begin with, and just push that left hip up to the ceiling. Raise the left hand up to the ceiling. Your right hand's just slightly forward from your shoulder, gives you a bit more, and spread those fingers again. And then if it's comfortable, start raising that left foot, flex the foot, so it's at hip height. Really engage the core. And you're pushing out of that right arm almost. Keep breathing there. And then take that left foot back to the mat. We'll change sides, come back to neutral or forward, so bring the left hand back next to the right foot under the shoulder, the left shoulder, and the left knee under the left hip. So keep the left hand where it is, take the right foot back. So again, it's in line with the left hand, left knee. Take the right hand to the hip, right hip. Spin that left knee out. So you're tucking the tail around, just trying to imagine your body's in one line. Left hand slightly forward from your shoulder. So with that right hand on the right hip, try and peel it back a little bit. Raise the right arm to the ceiling if that's comfortable. Breathe in here, and then again, if you want to try and raise that right foot off the mat, flex the right foot and take it to hip height. Pushing that right foot back as if you're trying to reach it to the back of the room. And again, pushing the weight away from that left arm. Come back to neutral or fours. Curl the toes under and push back to our first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So you can have your knees generously bent here, the first one, not all the way through if that's comfortable. Check that the fingers are spread. And the hands are shoulder distance apart and the feet are hip distance apart. Inhale and exhale. You're going to take the right leg up, so we're in three-legged dog. Raising that right leg up to the ceiling, really engaging the core. We're going to bring the right knee through to the chest. We're going to come forward, arch the back like you're doing to the cat and cow. Bring the knee close to the chest, so you come in almost over your shoulders over your wrist. Push back to three-legged dog on the exhale. Inhale, do another one of those. Knee to chest. Exhale. And then this time we'll bring the knee to the chest and step that right foot forward. Take the left knee down and curl those toes. Either come up, so your hands are on that leg, or if it's comfortable, raise the arms up to the ceiling, shoulders are down. Again, engage the core at the bottom under. Both inner thighs, it's like trying to squeeze them together. And then hold just a few more breaths here. Making sure you're relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears. Bring the left hand to the left hip. The right hand's going to come on the inside of that right foot. Raise the toes on the left foot. Spin that left foot out. Just have a look that the right heel is in line with that the arch of the left foot. If not, make the adjustments here. You're going to start straightening that right leg. Start bringing the right arm up the leg where it's comfortable. So we'll bring it up the shin. And he's using that left hand to spin that left hip out. We're in Trikonasana here, extended triangle pose. If it's comfortable, raise the left arm to the ceiling. If you feel like you've got the alignment, your body's in one line, you can start reaching that right hand back down the leg. But don't compromise. Don't start punching into the pose. Left shoulder should be back. Take a few breaths here. Again, notice if there's any resistance going on. Breathe into that and let it go. On the next inhale, rise, come up all the way slowly. Keep the arms extended. Go for a shoulder height. You're going to bend that front right knee, just checking that the knee's not going over the ankle. If it is, start to just make adjustments, inch the foot forward and the back foot back. You're looking to try and get your right leg, right thigh parallel with the floor. Really pushing back into both feet, so all four corners are down. And the torso should be facing forward, so you get it in there. Both fingers are pointed at shoulder height. And you're looking over that right arm. So in Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Inhale, exhale so you can go a bit lower. And then straighten that right leg, turn the right toes in so both feet should be parallel. Turn the toes in a little bit more. Raise the arms, keep those there. We're going to inhale, chest up to the ceiling. And on the exhale, slowly bend forward. So we're coming into a wide-legged fold, Prasarita Padasana. And you can get your hands to the floor, great. Keep a small bend in the knees, but you are trying to work your legs straight in this one. So if you need to be further up, that's great. Just try and get an extension in your back. So really feel like you're extending the back forward as well as your chest is reaching forward at the same time as you reaching your head down to the mat. There's an extension in the legs and back. Just again, notice if there's any resistance going on in the body and let it go. Really take some deep inhales through the nose and long exhales through the nose. Come halfway up with the torso, so the torso is parallel to the floor, hands on the hips. Take an inhale and an exhale here. And on the inhale, slowly come all the way up. You turn that right foot back out, so we're coming back into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Just checking the heels in line with the arch of the back foot. Arms are coming up to shoulder height, fingers are pointing in opposite directions. Tucking that tailbone under and looking over the front right hand. Exhale, bring the hands to frame that front right foot. Hands come flat down, step back to plank. For those of you who've got wrist, elbow or shoulder injuries or weaknesses there, you can do the side plank we did earlier, so on the knee. For those of you that haven't, you're going to come onto the outside of your right foot, the inside of your left foot. And you're going to start bringing, so you can start with your left hand on your left hip. And this time really push your hips. So you're going to bring that left shoulder back. Great. And then you're really pushing that left hip up to the ceiling. You want to try stacking both feet, so left on top of the right. You can do that. And if you, for those of you that feel strong here, you can then raise your left arm up to the ceiling. And the left leg off. Breathe. Pushing that right arm away from the floor. And come back to neutral plank. Suck the tummy in. Collarbones wide. We're going to do the same on the left side. So come to the outside of the left foot, inside of the right. We're pushing out of that left arm. Right hand on the right hip. Pulling back that right shoulder. If you want to start stuck, if you want to get stuck in the right foot on the left. If you feel comfortable to reach that right arm up to the ceiling. And look up to it if you want to. Really pushing the right hip up to the ceiling. If you want to raise the right foot, keep the foot flexed. Okay, come back to neutral. We'll just take a quick child's pose here. Take the knees to the mat, toes together, knees are wide, bottom back to the heels, arms are stretched forward, forehead to the mat. Take a few deep inhales, and on the exhale, out through the mouth, let it go. kind of exhale through the nose. Just brings the heart rate back down. And we'll come back up onto the knees. We're going to push back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we'll do the same on the opposite side. So we're going to raise the left leg up to the ceiling, three-legged dog. And we'll come forward, bringing that left knee to the chest. So we're just coming forward, back to arch like in cat-cow. And then exhale, push that leg back to down, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, three-legged dog. We do one more, but this time we'll also have to bring the knee to the chest. And then we're going to step that left foot through. If you need to, so if your foot stops here, you can just take your left leg and bring it forward. Right knee goes down, uncurl the toes. Either come up so the hands are on the thigh, or raise the arms up to the ceiling, look up. Tucking that tailbone under, shoulders away from the ears. Engaging the core. Inner thighs are trying to hug into one another. Rounding down through all four corners of that left foot. Bring the right hand to the right hip, left hand on the inside of the left foot. Raise that right knee off the floor and take the foot down, turning it out. And then you're looking to get the heel of the left foot in line with the arch of that back foot. Really make sure you're spreading, so you can distribute weight through all four corners of that back foot. You're going to peel that right hip back with the hands, so trying to get the body in one line. Start to straighten that left leg. You want to get your body, the left shoulder back, so it's in line with the right shoulder back in line with the left. So the left hand can be further up the leg to do this. Again, inhale and exhale deeply in, so exhale long. Inhale the deep through the nose. You want to move that left hand back down the leg. And if you want to raise the right arm to the ceiling, look up to it. We're in your Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, with the arms still extended, slowly come all the way up. Going to bend that left knee. Again, just check that the knee's not going over the ankle, so you need to shimmy the foot forward a bit or the back foot back, whichever you prefer. And you're aiming to get that left thigh parallel with the ground. Torso's going towards the long side of the mat. Arms are reaching in opposite directions, both at shoulder height. Fingers are together and pointed. Looking over that left arm, hand. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Breathe deeply. And on the next inhale, straighten that left leg. Turn the left toes in. Feet are parallel. Turn the toes in a little bit more. Arms are extended. Look, breathe. Inhale the chest up to the ceiling. Exhale, slowly begin to fold down. Again, extending that back as you try to fold in at the same time. Try to reach the chest forward. Hands come to the mat. Small micro bend in the knees. And then put the left arm into the left hand in the middle. So it's the hands in front of the feet. So it's not lying forward, it's in the centre. Take the right hand up the left arm across the chest and reach up to the ceiling. That right hand and look up to it if you can. Inhale, exhale. Bring the right hand back down. Place it where the left hand was in the centre, but on the line just above in front of the feet. Get the left hand up the right arm across the chest. Extend it up to the ceiling. Look up. Inhale, exhale, and release the left hand. Come up halfway, so also parallel with the floor, hands are on the hips, take an inhale and an exhale there. And on the inhale, slowly come all the way up. Turn the left toes back out, so we're coming back into Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Arms extend out, fingers are together, pointed. And bring both hands to frame that left foot, sorry. Step back, push back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you can this time, we warmed up the legs a bit, so you can start working the heels down to the mat. Fingers are spread, really sticking the tummy in, pushing the bottom up to the ceiling. And then we're going to inhale, raise the right leg up to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Bring the knee through to the chest and step that right foot between, to the front of the mat between the hands. Keeping the left knee off the mat this time, we're going to spin that right foot out. I'm going to come up, the right hand's coming to the thigh, you're not putting weight on it. Palm can look up to the ceiling. Spinning that left shoulder out to try and get in one line. You're aiming to get it in the same line as the right shoulder. And if you can, you start to reach that left arm up to the ceiling and look up to it. If it's uncomfortable to do that with your neck, you just let the gaze fall where it's comfortable. From here, bring the left hand to the left hip. We're going to take the right hand down next to the outside of the right foot. Just scoop that left foot forward. Now your right hand's going to go about 10 inches in front of your right foot, but still it's not in line with your right foot, it's to the side. A little bit further forward. And then simultaneously, you're going to, with the left hand, you're going to straighten that right leg at the same time as coming up on the toes. So you start feeling transfer of weight into that right foot, really ground down with your right foot. And then you push that left foot back, flex the foot, and peel, hip back. Raise the left arm to the ceiling. So this is tricky for most, so I will show you some variations in a minute. So if you fall out, just give it another go. Come down. Apologies, this is very giggly. So hands down to the mat. We'll push back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we'll do the same on the opposite side. So we're raising the left leg to the ceiling, three-legged dog. And then bring that knee to the chest and then step all the way through. Keep the right knee off this time. Spin the right foot out, so it's out about 45 degrees. You're going to come up, left arm goes to the left thigh, but you're not putting any weight into that. Put the right hand on the right hip and spin the hip and shoulder out, so you're aiming to what you're working to get the body in one line. You won't go in one line, but that's what you're sort of working to. Reach the right arm up to the ceiling and look up to it if it's comfortable. Just make sure you're not putting weight in that left arm. Don't look up to the hand if there's neck issues, just let your gaze fall where it's comfortable. Okay, so we're going to try that half moon posture again on the other side. Bring the right hand to the right hip. You're going to take the left hand to the outside of the left foot and just scoop that right foot back forward. So it's about 1.5 to 2 feet away. And you're starting to transfer the weight into that left foot. So you're coming right onto your right toes. Now take your left hand 10 inches in front of your left foot, but it's not in line, it's to the side of the foot. You're going to start transferring the weight on the left leg. And at the same time, bringing the right leg up. If you can flex that right foot, great. Start peeling, right shoulder up, and raise the right arm to the ceiling. What I will say here is it's actually tricky to do it slower. Once you get the principles, because you have to do quite a lot of movement simultaneously. So try not to push off here. Step the right leg back, both hands to frame that left foot, and then go back to downward facing dog. Just walk the feet forwards to the hands. Take them hip distance apart. Bend the legs generously. We'll take opposite elbow with opposite hand. Just no ragdoll. Just breathe it all out here. And then on the next inhale, slowly rise all the way up. We're just going to show you some variations that you can do with the half moon, the Chandrasana. So one option is if you've got a wall, to do all of that. So you can also come into it from Trikonasana, that's another option. So we'll do what we did. So we came in from, so if you get me back, so the wall is basically going to give you all that alignment. So, I mean, you'll struggle to get everything against it with this back leg, you can definitely, yeah. And then you bring that right hand forward. Take the left hand on the left hip. I'm just going to bring my foot a little bit off the wall actually. And then once you start transferring the weight into that right foot, at the same time, just get your back against the wall and you raise leg. And then start to flex. Start to flex your left foot, sorry, and raise that left arm up. And then if you can, look up. So the other option, what you could also try, just quickly show you the chair actually, just to start working the alignment. Also, appreciate reaching floors will be a bit tricky, so you could try from there and just take that there. So you're actually, yeah, is that better? So you've got that alignment, so you just again concentrating on the balance and pulling, because it's really important that you're pulling the hips out, so you're not kind of doing this too much. But either way, it's going to take a while to get all of those. And the other option, the other variation that you can try, so we'll try the other variation with the opposite side, is stepping the left leg back, so you've got that, so you're really roughly measuring how much distance you need from your hips to the back. So we'll again, you can take that back left leg forward, or just, yeah, to go straight into it. I think for some of you it's going to probably be a thing where you can't quite reach the floor as well as get up. But here, what you'd look to do is then use that back wall to push your raised foot into. And again, you're flexing that left foot so it's facing that direction. So you can open those hips a bit more. But again, you should get a chair here. So you have that option. Again, a bit like we did in Warrior 3. So this is Ardha Chandrasana half moon. And it does take a lot of practice because you've got balance, hip opener, all the openings going on. Okay, so come back to the top of the mat. Standing Samasthiti, feet together, tailbone tucked under, arms are facing forward, shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. And take the feet hip distance apart. Hands to the hips, chest reaches up to the ceiling. On the exhale, you're hinging forward from the hips. The weight does actually slightly come into the front part of the foot. With your peace fingers, so your forefinger and middle finger, you can wrap those around your big toes. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Then to begin with, come halfway, so your body, you try to get your torso parallel with ground. Really extend the back. That feels comfortable. You can try to start working your legs straight here. The other option here is you could have your hands on your shins. Really get that back extension. A few inhales and exhales. If your legs are straight, you can start bending the torso from the hips and the elbows go out to the side. Take the hands down each side of the feet and step that left leg back. Take the knee down, the toes uncurl, and I'm going to inch the left foot over to the left wrist, sorry, the right foot over to the left wrist, and the right knee is behind the right wrist. So if the knees come into the middle between your hands, just move it back so it's all like you're working definitely the right knee to be in line with the right wrist. The left foot might be further back. You're working it to be, the shin to be parallel the front of the mat, but maybe just look back and check that your legs, try to get it in line with your hip socket and extend it back. And then you're also trying to get your hips level. You're working towards that. You don't need to force. So again, going back to that, if you notice some resistance anywhere, just breathe into it and let it go. It's real good back extension as well as a massive hip open in this one. So here you can just keep your hands on the mat and just relax the shoulders down, extend out of the back but not too forcefully, so you get a nice back extension as well. If it's comfortable, you can start walking the hands forwards or in pigeon here. And you can keep the hands extended, or you can make a pillow, placing one hand to the other and bring your forehead to rest on the hand. So just take a few deep inhales through the nose and long exhales through the nose. And then again, with each inhale, just see if you can breathe into any tight areas, and with the exhale, just see if you can nudge a little bit deeper into the stretch. And if your head's down, come up, curl the left toes under, hands, fingers are flat on the mat. We're going to step the right foot back, level with the left, and swap sides. So the left knee is going to come forward behind that left wrist, and then you're working that the left foot toward behind the right wrist. Again, just checking that your knee's not moving in between the hands, so you really want to be behind that left wrist, and the foot may be back closer to your body. So whichever that. Look behind, just check that you're trying to get that right foot extended behind the toes, so the sole of the foot's facing up to the ceiling, and you're aiming to get that right leg in line with the right hip socket. Hips, you're trying to get level, extend at the back, just make sure your shoulders aren't round by your ears. And if it's comfortable, you can start walking the hands forward, bringing the forehead to the ground, or you can bring one hand to the other again, just do the opposite way around. You did that before. You can pull over your hands and rest your forehead on them. So really take some deep inhale and exhale. Notice where there's any tightness going on. So this is a really good stretch for runners, especially. And then come up, one hand to you down. So, and bring your right knee forward so it's in line with the left knee. Knee hip distance apart. We're going to curl the toes under. We're going to take the hands to the back. So you've got your palms are at the lower back. The fingers have just come into the top of the bottom. Trying to move the elbows towards one another, but not with the shoulders up by the ears. So rather than here, just start to let those elbows back. And then push the hips forward. And then like that high jump motion again. Lifting the chest up and over as if you're trying to jump over a high jump bar. Inhale, and with the exhale, see if you can go a little bit further to the back bend, beginning of camel, Ustrasana. And on the inhale, come up. Keep the hands where they are. And if you feel comfortable, we can either repeat that, so whichever, if it's too much, the next bit we can start to reach the right palm back. So again, pushing those hips forward, pelvis forward, reach chest up to the ceiling, and then start reaching back bend. Keep the left hand where it is on the back, and if you want to try, reach your right hand back to the right heel. Pushing those hips forward, and then again, if it's comfortable, you can start to raise the left hand up to the ceiling. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale the left hand back to the lower back, and then slowly start coming up. Bring the right hand to the lower back. Come all the way up. Keep your hands where they are. Take a deep inhale. And so exhale. So we'll do one more. So again, you just stay with the back bend with both hands on the lower back. This time we'll start reaching back, push the hips and pelvis forward. Reaching back with the head. The left hand reaches down towards the left heel. Either keep the right hand where it is, or start to raise that right arm up to the ceiling, back a little. A few inhales and exhales here. Ustrasana, camel pose. Bring the right hand back to the lower back. Start slowly coming from the inhale, bring that left hand to the lower back. And then bring the knees together, feet together. Slowly come down. Hands are by the body, past the feet, forehead to the mat. This is a variation of child's pose balasana. You can inhale and exhale. Raise the bottom off the heels, pushing the bottom up to the ceiling if you can. And release. And we'll come over onto our backs. Just trying to get your spine as flat and flush against the mat as you can. Keep the left leg extended with the left foot flexed. We're going to bring the right knee up to the chest, interlace the hands around so it's on the right shin. You've got your chin, again imagining that you've got the tennis ball between your chin and your chest. So you've got your spine in one line as much as possible. And on the, so inhale and exhale, as you exhale, try and bring the knees if you're trying to draw towards the right armpit. There. Then take so keep the left hand on that right shin, take the right hand shoulder height out towards that half T-shape, palms facing down on the floor. Yeah, take the the right knee over to the left side and look over to that right hand. We're in a reclining twist here. With each exhale, see if you can take that right knee a little bit closer to the floor. Both shoulders looking into the mat. And then inhale, bring the right knee back up. Extend the right leg down on the mat. We'll swap sides. So we'll bring the left knee up towards the chest, interlace the hands around the shin. Again, you're holding that tennis ball between the chin and the chest. And you're trying to get the knee, so it's slight to the side of your body, and you're trying to reach the knee to that left armpit. Working the shoulders down towards the mat, not forcing. Inhale and exhale. Keep the right hand on that left shin, take the left hand out wide at shoulder height, palms facing down. And we're going with the right hand, start to move that left knee over to the right side. And looking over if it's comfortable towards that left hand. You're working to keep both shoulders on the mat, on the floor. And with each exhale, see if you can just get that knee, the left knee a little bit closer to the floor. Bring the knee back to the centre. Inhale. And then keep the left knee raised. Bring the right foot so you're trying to get your feet as close to your bottom as possible. And the knees are bent. You want to have them about hip distance apart, both the feet and the knees. And the spine to push against the mat. Palms are facing down, so the palms are by the side of your body, the palms are facing down. On the inhale, you're going to start raising the pelvis, just raising one vertebra at a time. Then mid-back, upper back. And you push it, so you're always coming onto your shoulder blades, pushing that pelvis up to the ceiling. And still working to keep your feet and your knees and your thighs parallel. On the exhale, you're going to start taking back down from starting with the shoulder blades, one vertebra at a time. Imagining it's one vertebra at a time. Mid-back, lower back, pelvis. On the inhale, do that again. So grounding down through your feet. Inhale, slowly coming up one vertebra at a time to the top of the shoulder blades. Pushing the pelvis up. Exhale, doing that in reverse. Palms are back flat on the floor. Now do one more. Inhale. And this time, if you want to try, you can start moving your shoulder blades under your body and interlace your hands so you just get a bit more of a shoulder stretch. Hold there. And then release the arms from under the body, palms back down flat on the mat, and exhale, release. Just going to raise the knees, maybe hold the legs behind the thighs, and just rock side to side there. It just gives you a gentle massage on the lower back, or for those that want to have a baby, grab the outside of your feet, and again bring the knees towards the armpit. Release the feet down. So coming into Shavasana, so just let the feet flop open, legs fall open, widen hip distance, arms fall to the side, palms are facing up to the ceiling, close the eyes. Now we're just going to do a quick body scan in Shavasana. So start with the crown of the head. So as we move through the body and scan the body, just notice if there's any resistance going on and let it go. So the crown of the head, the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyes, ears, nose, cheeks, jaw, mouth, the neck, shoulders and the collarbone, the left upper arm, the left elbow, the left forearm and wrist, palm of the hand, the left fingers and thumb, left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder. Cross to the right side, the right upper arm, right elbow, forearm, wrist, palm, fingers and thumb, back of the wrist, the right forearm, the right elbow, the right upper arm, the right shoulder, the collarbone, the chest, the ribs, the upper navel, the abdomen, the hips, pelvis, the left thigh, the left knee, left shin, ankle, foot, 4 or 5 toes, sole of the left foot, the heel, the ankle and shin, back of the left knee, the left glute, the left buttock, the right thigh, the right knee and shin, the ankle, the foot, 4 or 5 toes, the sole of the right foot, the heel, ankle and calf, back of the knee, the right glute, the right buttock, the lower back, the mid back, the upper back, shoulder blades, back of the neck, back of the head, and all the way to the crown. A few breaths here. Any last tension go. Keeping the eyes closed on the left knee. Come over to the right side. With the left hand in front of the body. Gently push up. Cross the legs. Bring the hands to prayer chest. And sit.